We're still coming to you live from Parktown. That is where it is the official opening of the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital, and that is where Leanne is this morning. Let us just hand over to her again. Leanne, it's a very good morning to you again.
To choir, that of course a choir that has been around for I think 35 years at least. One of Madiba's favourite choirs. They were always there at every function, at every major occasion in his life. That choir was performing, one of the best choirs that South Africa has to offer, and they are here today to celebrate the launch of the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital. It's a vision, it's a dream that has come true, and we were chatting a little bit earlier about the feel of this hospital, and it really does. It has a sense of heart, something that unfortunately you may miss sometimes in hospitals when you walk into them, because it's all about the profession and not necessarily anything else than just getting the care and getting you out. But here you walk in and you can feel that this is about children. This is for children. It's been designed by children. It is just such a beautiful feeling inside, and that's why we felt we needed to move the cameras inside and give you an understanding and an opportunity to get one of the very first visuals of inside of this Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital. Today the doors opening for the very, very first time. Not that they're admitting patients as yet, because there's still so much more that needs to be done in terms of recruitment of nurses and doctors and other professionals, but the walls are built, the rooms are in, it is decorated all the way to how a child would imagine it, and it's ready to operate. But let's talk a little bit more about the visualization of this dream, and of course everything that has gone into designing this particular, I nearly said hotel, because it does feel like you're standing in the lobby of a hotel, and I'm sure everyone will agree with me as you arrive here. But let's talk to, firstly, Vuyo Lutseke. She's part of the communications team at the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital, but was also very integral in the part of curating with the kids and getting some artwork in here. And then also joining us is Serenal Nadar, who is one of the site architects as well. It is so good to be chatting to you, ladies. Welcome to Morning Live.
Hi, Leanne. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for being here.
I know it is. It really is an honor to be here. Nadar, welcome to you.
Well, thank you for having us as well, and the privilege and honor is really amazing to be here today.
Isn't it just a wonderful feeling? I mean, I was speaking to Sibongile earlier, and her excitement is tangible, and she's very emotional on a day like this, like everybody should be, because there's been a lot of hard work behind the scenes that we as South Africans don't even know about. In a nutshell, how are you feeling?
Oh my goodness, it's a bundle of nerves and excitement, and also unreal, because after so many years of working on this project, and now to actually be inside the building, a complete building, and looking at everything we thought could happen is actually now happening inside the building. I'm very excited.
It is always difficult to sell a dream to people, because people think, show me something more than just a dream. Well, here it is. This is the investment of people's dreams. What was the brief when you sat down? You heard that there's going to be a Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital. We need a beautiful design. What was that brief? What did they visualize?
It was all about the children. From day one, it was all about making my children feel comfortable, making them feel that they are not in this hospital environment, because the cliches that come with hospitals are traumatizing. And being a mother, knowing how children actually experience or feel in this sort of environment, that was the key thing. Whenever we spoke to the associates at the fund, it was always, make the children feel hospital. In fact, I remember distinct words from one of the directors as well that said, I want the children to feel at home and the adults uncomfortable.
I love that. This is their playground. And it is. I mean, it's full of playgrounds. There's wherever you look, there's jungle gyms and playgrounds and little chairs and paintings. And it is designed to make a child feel comfortable. It's almost like you're excited to come here as a child.
Yes, absolutely. It was. From where the architects left off, we then thought, okay, the environmental design of the building has to then continue that vision of creating a welcoming space for children. They're already traumatized as it is by being here, but let's actually give the ones who can get outside a beautiful garden to play in, the ones who can actually get out of their beds, a beautiful playroom to play with and meet with other children, and creating spaces for children to just be children. Outside of the treatment, they must just be children, and they must also have parents around them when they do need them to be able to just feel a little bit, closer to being at home and being in the familiar environment.
So we're standing in the entrance. This is what you see as you walk in. You come, you register yourself, you check in, and whatever it may be. There are 5 other floors, is that correct? So this is how many layers is this facility?
So it's a lower basement, then we have a lower ground floor. We have ground floor where we're standing on now, and we have a first floor, and then we have a second floor that accommodates parents that are staying in as well.
So, I mean, this is a massive facility. We're talking, how many beds has it got? 200 beds?
Yes, it's currently designed to fit out 200 beds, but with a future expansion of another 300. To bring it up to 300 bed.
To bring it 300 beds. Then just finally, let's touch on the colourful artworks, because everything is designed by colour here. So it's not like Ward 1 that's green, Ward 2 that's another shade of green. It's and that, I don't know why I think of green when I think of a hospital. That old hospital green. But here it's colourful. There's just colours everywhere you look, and artworks and wallpapers, which some of the drawings are from the kids, the wallpaper of the kids. Talk to me about the curating of the art.
Absolutely. So one thing we've always been proud of is we've always involved children in everything about the hospital. From our logo, when our logo was designed about 6 years ago, it was designed by students at Vega. So over the years, when we finished our building, we then thought, let's bring children back in, different backgrounds, whether they were healthy or in a hospital, and bring their parents in and see how they understand being in a hospital and how they interpret it within art. And that artwork was made into our wallpapers that you see around the hospital, different artworks that we have based on exactly what the children had drawn, they had painted, and we even have furniture based on children's clay designs, and we've made into real life furniture for them.
Absolutely love it. Thank you, ladies. Well done. Bask in the glory of today, because really today is away from the work, and it's now about appreciating the hard work that's gone into it. So thank you very much. Serenal Nadar is one of the architects, the site architects that has helped put and design the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital together. And of course, joining us as well was Vuyo Lutseke. She's from the communications team and one of the curators for the children's art that's hanging on the walls, and the wallpaper that, of course, has come from the children and their minds and their creativity, which is absolutely beautiful. Let's take a break. More after this. Do stay tuned.